Hi, in this video, we will introduce the operation of Energy Management Server AMI1000, the part 1. Before the operation, we need to set up the network connection and the power connection for AMI1000. The network setup is very simple. First, connect one Ethernet cable from AMI1000 LAN port to router or IP gateway, so the AMI1000 can be accessed through Ethernet. Second, connect power adapter to an outlet and the other end to the AMI1000. Now turn on the power switch on AMI1000 and you should see the power red LED is on. And after about 20 seconds, the green LED will be on also. That means the system has boot up successfully. Now on your PC, open the browser and use the default IP to access the AMI1000. The default IP address is 192.168.1.123 and then /AMI1000 and then hit the character return. If the network connection is correct, then you should see the login page show up. When the login page show up, you can use the default login ID and the password to log in. The default ID is admin at ap-ss.com and the default password is admin. Now click the sign in button to log in. After successful login, the main menu will show up and the username will be displayed on top. On the top right, you can see the language selection button. You can select English, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese, and the Japanese. For example, if you select Japanese, then the web interface will be displayed in Japanese. In this video, we'll use English for introduction. Also on the top right, you can see the software version and the day and time. On the main menu, from left to the right, you can see Home menu, Meter menu, Tenant menu, Alarm system, Tools, and Logout. For a new AMI1000 system, we have to configure the system first before adding the new meter and the tenant. So in the part 1 video, we will introduce the system setup first and then go through the rest of the menu item. The system menu includes the system setup, building setup, and the log. In the system setup wizard, step 1 is to update the administrator information, including the email and the password. The email will be used as the username during the login. The step 2 is used to set up the AMI1000 NOC information. The step 3 is to change the day and time. The time zone can be selected according to your local time zone. And the day and time can be changed. You can select manually change or use the NTP server. When you select the manually change, you can select the date from the calendar. The step 4 is used to set up the network TCP/IP connection. You can select either static IP, DHCP, or PPPoE. When the new configuration has been configured, the Save button should be clicked to save the new configuration in system. The new configuration will take effect when the system has been rebooted. You can click the reboot button to reboot the system, and it will take about 20 seconds for the system reboot. System building setup. The building system setup menu allows you to select the building system and the tax rate. On the building setup page, you can select the building date, bill due date, tax rate, and there are 3 tariff options. You can select either fixed tariff, or select the time of use, or select the NTOU. When you select the time of use, then the TOU, time of use, time start table has to be set up also. On the TOU time start table setup page, you can select the display mode to check the existing setup, or click the edit mode to edit the current setup. On the display mode, you can check the TOU season, the calendar, or winter. And also you can check the time start table setup and the rate for the on-peak rate, middle peak rate, and off-peak rate. And different peak rate are represented by different color, and they are used in the time start table setup. When you use the edit mode to update the time start table setup, you can click the summer period to change the calendar. And after you set up the summer season, the winter season will be set up automatically. And also you can change the TOU period and the rate, change the on-peak rate, middle peak rate, or off-peak rate. And for the time start table change, you can use the mouse to drag and select the time start that you're going to select and do the change, and then click the save button to save the new time start table. When you are select the NTOU, non-time of use, then the NTOU setup page has to be configured. You can select the display mode to check the current setup, or select the edit mode to change the configuration. You can change the summer period with the calendar, and after you change the summer period, the winter period will be automatically set up. On the system log page, all activity and the alarm record are recorded in the database for reference. You can select the all record to check all log information, or select the alarm record, event record, and the system record to check the individual record. Now, this is the end of the system configuration. Now we'll start from the home menu for introduction. On the home dashboard, you can display the system information, total account summary, alarm summary, admin information, manager information, and the land statistic. For each item, you can click the title bar to display the information, and click the title bar again to close the information. The meter menu provides a tool to set up the meter and display the reading of the meter kWh data. On the meter setup menu, there are many tools that you can use to display meter, add meter, import meter, test meter, replace meter, and do the group listing and the group setup. On the meter list page, all meter information and the status are displayed. You can display 10 meter, 25, 50, or 100 meter at one page. You can click the column title to do the sorting. Also, you can use the action column, click the edit button to edit the meter information. Or you can click the delete button to delete the meter information from the database. And on the last column, the meter status. When the meter status are disconnected, then the meter will be displayed in red color. When you try to add a new meter, you can use the Add Meter page to add 1 meter at a time. You can select the meter model, meter type, and the channel. Also, you can use the import meter to import multiple meters with Excel file. You can download the Excel template file from the web page for quick reference. For the test meter page, you can use this tool to do real-time connection testing of each meter. During the testing, the meter kWh value will also be read and displayed on page. First, select one meter ID and then click the test meter button. The connection test result will be displayed on pop-up window. And the meter kWh reading will be displayed on web page also. Also, you can use the Reset Meter button to reset the meter kWh value to 0 during the initial meter setup. The Replace Meter page can be used when you need to replace the broken meter during the activate state. First, select the meter ID and then click the Repair button. The meter state will be updated to become repair state. During the repair state, the meter kWh reading will be stopped and the last meter reading value will be reserved. Now, during the repair state, you can remove the broken meter for repairing or replacement. When the broken meter has been fixed and reinstalled, click the Repair button again. The meter state will be updated and become activate state again. The reserved kWh value will be restored back to the meter, so the kWh usage and the billing calculation will continue. The group list page can be used to display the meter group according to their group ID. And the group name will be displayed also. The group setup page can be used to add a new meter group or edit the existing meter group. The meter data log page can be used to verify the meter reading data log record. The summary page will display the data log of all meter kWh reading. It includes the timestamp, meter reading, rate, and the meter status. The meter data page can be used to display the meter data record of 1 meter. You can select the meter ID and then select the date and the time and then click the Display Data Log button. Then all the data log before the specified date and time will be displayed. This is the end of the AMI1000 operation, part 1.